Hey guys, hope you can hear me. What's happening? I hope everyone is busy revising and not killing themselves with stress. Been doing some research on a whole bunch of different topics, but I'd like to start being more maybe forward with all these topics that we worry about, starting to do with health issues. So I'll talk a bit about B12 because I know people out there who are vegan will say they're not worried, or if they are, they're not informed enough about what's going on. And same thing goes with vegetarians and non-vegetarians. And one of the things with B12 that we're really concerned about is as we stop eating animals, we think, well, I've been getting it from animals, where do I get it? The thing is, animals don't actually have it inside them. They don't generate it themselves. It used to come in our water sources before we started sterilizing the water systems. And so what we'd have B12 found as a microorganism within our water systems and well water and all that kind of stuff. And as we begin to chlorinate it, which is actually beneficial because things like chlorella are no longer a part of our drinking water, which is a positive thing. Sorry, is it chlorella? I can't remember which one. I'll put a comment in below what it is. That we no longer have that in our water system, so we're not worried about getting sick from those areas. But so where else does it come from? It comes from one of the other sources is from the ground, so our soil. So these microorganisms of B12 are living within the ground. But as we begin to overpopulate and really destroy the soil by continually using it with products such as soy and corn and everything else, we don't allow the turnover to be possible to provide the nutrients to grow back, and so we're not allowing these organisms to come back. And what ends up happening is the animals that are eating the sources of B12, they're actually deficient as well. And the funny thing is that we think we get B12 from animals because they produce it, but actually many of the animals are deficient as well. So in order to get a sufficient amount of B12, these animals are being given B12 supplements to be able to be sold and be told that we'll have no issue with B12 eating these animals because they have it, but really they're being supplemented. So one of the things we need to understand is that this is a silly thing. If we're worried about B12, the animals that we're getting it from are also being supplemented. So consider this. Supplementing is a very simple process with B12. They're very cheap, and if you look to get it in a source where they're saying it's this much and it's expensive, this just isn't the case. It should be very cheap and very easily accessible. So I do recommend getting some. I will also post what is the recommended allowance for B12, what you want to be getting in a day, and anything else. If you guys have any questions about B12, concerns, do let me know, and I will look to post some more information about that lately. I'm not sure where I'm meant to be looking in this thing. Oh, who knows? Good luck, guys, with all that you're doing, and I'll look to post some more information soon. All right. Bye.